A hidden avenue of escape, useful in a pinch, or just plain to protect you and your loved ones. Boot knives offer you concealed insurance in the absence of certainty. Carry them properly, care for them, and they will be there for you, forever. If you are a knife enthusiast, this is just another notch in the belt. The boot knife is easily the most concealable fixed blade you can buy. Designed to be carried comfortably and securely inside your boot, boot knives are ideal for self-defense as well as for daily mundane tasks like opening packages and letters, removing staples, and cutting clothing tags. With its compact size and the ability to be strapped to your ankle, a boot knife won't add bulk or weight while still giving you the utility of having a knife readily available at all times, whether it's for protection or utility. However, finding the best boot knife can be an overwhelming task. To help you out, we put together this list of the best boot knives on the market. Our team is set to work meticulously researching numerous products with intricate criteria to filter out the treasure from the trash. So whether you're interested in purchasing your very first boot knife, or you just want to add a new knife to your growing collection, we have just the ones for you.
The Ranger Bootlegger is an extremely slim knife that can be carried conveniently around the leg due to the special sheath of combat ballistic nylon. The full tang blade in combination with the slightly curved G10 scales make the Bootlegger an extremely sturdy and durable tool. The 1095 carbon steel blade with black traction coating comprises a so-called filework in its massive 6mm spine, which ensures powerful cutting performance. Excellent craftsmanship, solidly built knife, light on the hip and discreet for EDCwe. The Tops Knives Ranger Bootlegger is an excellent addition for multiple field chores and intimidation and can be used either as a boot or backup knife.
This is the Ghostrike Fixed Blade Deluxe Kit. It comes with an ankle-mounted sheath, which can be worn with either a boot or low-cut shoe. The sheath mounts to a thin neoprene ankle wrap that sits comfortably against your leg. The US 420 high-carbon steel fine-edge drop-point blade is coated in black ceramic to resist corrosion and maintain a low visual profile. Its rubberized overmold handle is diamond textured to give you superior control. The Deluxe Kit's sheath also comes with optional belt loops and can be worn vertically or horizontally in an open carry or low-profile manner. At 3.3 inches, the compact skeletal blade is sized for a subtle presence and can be worn without printing. Know your local laws before you decide how to wear this knife. Proudly made in Portland, Oregon, this is the Ghostrike Deluxe Kit.
This is the Schrade Needle SCHF22 fixed blade boot and belt knife. Stealth, dignified, and lethal. The Schrade SCHF22 Needle is a formidable spear-point tactical boot blade, crafted from 7CR17 MOV stainless steel. Polished to a razor-sharp edge, the narrow blade is 60% fine edge and 40% serrated on both sides, with a blood groove running down the middle of the non-reflective black-coated steel. Designed for survival, combat, tactical, and self-defense situations, the Needle gives you double the cutting edge of a standard knife. Plus, you get the added power of two serrated edges that are designed to tear quickly through difficult materials, long after most other edges are dangerously dull. The contoured TPE handle absorbs shock, is comfortable to hold in any position, and has a formed guard toward the blade to keep your hand planted where it should be. A bottom lanyard hole accepts common nylon and paracord for added security. When not in use, safely store the needle in its black leather sheath with handle strap. Release the needle into action with the flick of your thumb. The rear spring steel clip allows the knife to be covertly carried behind the back, on your belt, or for deep concealment, on a boot. Designed for use in places humans fear to tread. Crafted from premium materials and built for a lifetime. This is the Schrade Needle SCHF22 Spearpoint double-edged boot knife.
Today at CRKT, we are taking a look at the Sting 3B. This is an A.G. Russell self-defense dagger knife. Basically, lightweight and going to be very discreet to carry for self-defense. The overall length on this is 7.19 inches. The blade length is 3.42 inches, and you can see it is sharpened on both sides. So it is a dagger blade. Make sure it's legal in your area, but it's going to have great penetration for that reason. You can see the handle has a G10 scale on both sides. That's going to give you a good grip in hand. As well, it's going to keep the weight down. You can see it's ultra thin, full tang knife, meaning that piece of steel runs all the way the length of the knife. And the weight, I got to talk about the weight on this, 1.8 ounces, just ultra lightweight. So if you want to carry it in neck carry or as a boot knife or on your hip, very lightweight. Let's talk about the sheath for just a second. It's a glass reinforced nylon sheath. Knife slides right in there. You got your retention there. Good retention on this knife, so if you did want to carry it neck carry, it's not going to fall out. Very nice retention between the sheath and the knife. And this sheath has a lanyard loop right there, as well as a steel spring clip right there. So if you want to carry it on your belt or clip that to your boot, you've got options. Here's some shots of that to give you an idea of how it rides in those different configurations. As well, if you want to just remove it, it takes a typical Phillips head, and you can just pull that right off and carry it without the sheath, or without the spring clip if you like. The weight of the sheath is 1.1 ounces, so all told, you're looking at 2.9 ounces for the entire gig. I want to mention this fob here on the end is nice because when you hold it in hand, some bigger hands may want that extra real estate with that fob. I like the hole there. That's going to act as a retention with the sheath, the retention point right there. As well, it's nice to get your thumb in there. Gives you some extra grip when holding this blade. One last thing here. Let me show you the shot of this knife right up against that ruler. Again, 7.1 inches overall length on this blade, the Sting 3B self-defense dagger designed by A.G. Russell.
Today I want to introduce you to the Rocky Mountain Spike. We initially designed it to be a backup or a sidekick to a Power Eagle or a machete or another large knife like that.
Here are the specs for the Rocky Mountain Spike. It is made of 1095 high carbon steel, which is differentially heat treated. It has an overall length of 7¼ inches with a blade length of 3½ inches. The handle is skeletonized, which gives it a low, thin profile, which was really an important feature for us with this design. Also, you've got some jimping up along the spine to help improve your grip on the knife. Finally, the thickness here is 3/16 of an inch. So, one of the most exciting features of this knife is the finish. It's another new one we've developed that we call Sandstorm Bronze. If you look closely, you'll notice that you can actually see the heat treat line. That's because of a proprietary process that we've created in our Black River wash. And the Sandstorm Bronze is just a slight variation of that process, which really gives it a rugged, gritty look. Rocky Mountain Spike comes with a black leather sheath that will look similar to the one here in the shot. Besides what you can see here, we've had a chance to really get out and test this thing over the last couple of months on everything from a car fender to a cinder block to wood to rope, prying, scraping, cutting, and it's performed really, really well.
This is the Schrade SCHF22 fixed blade boot knife, constructed from a drop forged single piece of solid high carbon SCA 1070 steel, machined and finished. Emerges the awesome strength of the SCHF22 fixed blade boot knife. Perfect for survival and tactical situations, this gray garb knife offers rock-solid performance regardless of environmental conditions. The SCHF22 is housed in a discrete platform with multiple carry choices, including boot, belt, thigh, or torso. The sheath's sturdy steel clip and 2 sheath slots provide plenty of attachment options. Rapidly deploy the knife with just a press on the sheath's spring tension release lever. The 4 4.5-inch blade sports a Tanto point, a superb advantage when maximum penetration power is desired. Use the trailing fine edge to cut and slice. Take advantage of the SCHF22's hollow barrel to store critical gear. The removable end cap doubles as a glass-breaking tip, and its rubber O-ring ensures a waterproof seal. The handle's textured gripping surface provides solid traction under harsh environmental conditions. With the handle's detent groove facing upward, slide the knife back into the glass-filled nylon boot sheath until the release lever drops into the detent, holding the boot knife fast. A solid, single-piece machine boot knife with powerful penetration power, crafted from premium materials and built for a lifetime. This is the Schrade SCHF22 Extreme Survival Boot Knife. Available boot knife models are the SCHF22 with Tanto point blade and SCHF21 with spear point fine edge blade.